Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So children, as you all are aware that we were doing multiplication, which is one of the basic mathematical operations over fraction, and yesterday we find it out that how we can use that multiplication of fraction in our day-to-day life. So yesterday we have taken one of the example from day-to-day life also. So children, today in that row only we are going to find it out some more questions that is actually related to your daily life, but sometime that kind of a situation is created that you are supposed to find it out that what fraction of that thing will be eaten. For example, if I take an example that 100 ml of 1 liter bottle of cold drink was drank by my brother. Fine. So what I have told you that 100 ml of 1 liter bottle. Fine. 100 ml of 1 liter bottle of cold drink was drank by my brother or sister, anything you can write. So how we can find it out? If I'll ask from this question, if I'll ask from this statement that 100 ml of 1 liter bottle of cold drink was drank by my brother. Now if I'll ask what fraction of cold drink, what fraction of cold drink was drank. If I'll ask this question, how will you use these two things which is given to you for finding that fraction? How will you utilize this thing for finding this fraction? So children, in this case, what you can do, yesterday also I have told you that 1 by part of any fraction of whole you can find it out. Then if a part from whole it is given, then you can find it out its fraction also. Now what is there in the question that 100 ml of 1 liter bottle. 100 ml of 1 liter bottle. First of all, in 1 liter how many milliliter are there? 1000 milliliter. 1000 milliliter. So out of this 1000 milliliter, my brother has drank how much? 100 ml. Now if I have to find it out that how much my brother has drank, so what we will do? We will divide 100 by the total capacity. 100 will be divided by 1000. So what we will do? We will cancel 1 0 with this, 1 0 with this, and what we will left? 1 by 10. Or we can write that 1 by 10 of 1 liter of bottle of cold drink was drank by my brother. Find 1 by 10 fraction of 1 liter bottle of cold drink was drank by my brother. So today we will do questions related to this only, that might be you have been given that 4 hours it will be how much fraction of a day. So out of 24 hours you have to find it out and then you are going to reduce it. Fine. So we will see in exercise 5.6 what kind of a question we have. So let's see those questions. This one example I have taken from your day-to-day life, that 100 ml. You can make it 200 also. Then this answer is going to change. Fine. So that will become 1 by 5. Because 2 will be here, so 2 will be multiplied by 10. 2 5s are 10. That will be 1 by 5. So like this you can see many examples from your day-to-day life. And now we will start with our question number 14, which is actually in the form of fill in the blank. question number 14 is in the form of fill in the blank, but in your notebook you will not do it in the form of fill in the blank. You are going to solve it. We are going to solve it and we will find it out how we can find out the solution. At that complete solution you will do it in question number 14. Question number 14. Actually it is given in the form of fill in the blank, but fill in the blank we will write it at last only. Fine. Fill in the blank. So we will write the question, fill in the blank. Fill in the blank with fraction in their lowest term. It means not only you have to find it out its fraction, you have to reduce it into their lowest term. Fine. You are not supposed to only find it out that what you have to do it, what a fraction will be there, but you are supposed to reduce it into its lowest term. So let's start doing A part, that is 4 hours. A part is 4 hours is dash of a day. 4 hours is dash of a day. Now answer you are supposed to find it out. That is not required. Fine. So you have to find it out. Of a day, 4 hours is what fraction of a day? You have to see this, 4 hours. Now if it is given hours, then you have to write a relation between day and hours, because that will only help you to find it out, the fraction. Fine. Whatever unit will be given here and what is required. Fine. Whatever unit will be given in the beginning and what is the other unit which is given. These two units will help you to write a relation among these two. Now what you will do it? Here what we will do it? We will write a day, as we were writing in previous question, a day or 1 day we can write is equals to 24 hours. So now if we have to find it out that 4 hours is what fraction of 24 hours? 4 hours is what fraction of 24 hours? So it means what we have to do, 1 day is equals to 24 hours. Fine. So 4 hours. What we will do it with the 4 hours? 4 hour. So now you have to find it out. 4 hour is what fraction of a day, which is 24 hours. So 4 hours will be divided by 24 hours. Fine. If you don't want, you cannot write this. It is not necessary to write unit here, but I have written so that we will remember. Now 4 hours. It means what you have to do, 4 will be divided by 24. Now what is the next part of the question? Fill in the blank with fraction in their lowest term. It means this you have to reduce it into its lowest term. Now among 4 and 24 you can find it out. Yes, 4 as a common factor. So 4 ones are 4 6 are. So what we will get it? 1 by 6. What we will get it? 1 by 6. So what is the answer? Therefore 4 hours is 1 by 6 of a day. 1 by 6 of a day, and then I'll write the blank over there. So what is given in this question? Let's see this question again and we'll understand it. Now question number 14 of exercise 5.6, fill in the blank with fraction in their lowest term. Not only you have to find out the fraction, you have to reduce that fraction into its lowest term. Lowest term is until or unless you will not get 1 as a common factor in the numerator and denominator, you keep on dividing numerator and denominator by a common number. Fine. So what is given here? A part, 4 hours is dash of a day. Means 4 hour is how much fraction of a day. So how much fraction? So first of all we will see what unit is given here. Hours have been given and here day has been given. Now what you have to do first? You have to write a relation between hours and day. Now as you all are aware that one day is equals to 24 hours. That is very much necessary to find out a relation between what is required and what is given, so that you can find it out what fraction of that particular hour will be of a day. So now what is the next step in here? 1 hour a day, that is equals to 24 hours. 1 day is equals to 24 hours. Now you have to find it out. Out of 24 hours, 4 hours will be what fraction? So out of 24 hours, that what you will do? 24, the bigger we will write down and 4 hours we will write up. And then we will write it 4 by 24, and then we have to see if we have any common factor. We will reduce it here. 4 ones are and 4 six are. We will get 1 by 6. Now this fraction we will get it which comes in this blank. Now therefore 4 hours is 1 by 6 of a day. 4 hours is 1 by 6 of a day. So I hope this question is clear to you all. So children, now we'll move to our next question, that is B part of this question number 14 only. So now let's see our B part, that is 20 seconds is dash of a minute. 20 seconds is dash of a minute. Now what is the first thing? First thing to find out a relation between seconds and minute. That in 1 minute how many seconds are there? Why I am speaking that? Because second is the smallest unit of time, and after seconds we have minute and then hour, and then that's all. So here 1 minute we'll write the relation between these two, because this relation only will help you to find out the fraction. Now 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. Now what is given to you? 20 seconds is dash of a minute. Means what we will do, 20 seconds will be divided by the total, that is 60 seconds. Now the next step will be 20 will be divided by 60. Now you can do this division. Yes, 20 ones are in the table of 20, 60 is also coming. 20 ones are 20, 22s are 40, 23s are 60. Or you can simply do the division by, yes, you can simply do the division by 2 with the table of 2. Now what we required it, this only, that 20 seconds is what fraction of a minute? A minute contains 60 seconds, so we find it out. 20 seconds is 1 by 3 of a minute. Minute means that is 60 seconds. Therefore we will write 20 seconds is 1 by 3 of a minute. See children, in this way only you are going to do this question in your notebook. Fill in the blank is written in the question. It doesn't mean that you are not going to solve it. So let's understand this question again. B part is 20 seconds is dash of a minute. 20 seconds is dash of a minute. Now first of all we have to find a relation between seconds and minutes. Now 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. That you all are aware of it. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So we have to find the fraction that what fraction of 60 seconds will be 20 seconds. So 20 seconds will be divided by 60 seconds. We will get 20 divided by 60. So what we will do? We will do the division. 20 ones are and then 3s are. We will get 1 by 3. Therefore 20 seconds is 1 by 3 of a minute. 20 seconds is 1 by 3 of a minute. So I hope that is clear to you all. 20 seconds is 1 by 3 of a minute. So children, we will move to our next question of this 14 only. Next part of the question number 14, that is 5 years is dash of a decade. Now that we have done yesterday also. A decade consists of how many years? Think about it. A decade consists of how many years? That we have done yesterday also. I have told you that in one decade we have how many years? Yesterday I have taken one example of that. To make a bridge, it took half of decade. Half of decade. So out of that example only, we'll find it out. Now one decade consists of 10 years. First of all, I'll write the question and then we'll come to the solution. 5 years is dash of a decade. Now understand the step. First step is to write a relation between this and whatever unit which is given here. First step to write a relation between these two. Now one decade is equals to 10 years. One decade is equals to 10 years. Remember it. One decade is equals to 10 years. Why I am repeating it again and again? Because this is new for you. This you have not done earlier. That's why I am repeating it again and again. One decade is equal to 10 years. One decade is equal to 10 years. Now what do you have to find it out? You have to find it out that 5 years is what fraction of one decade? 5 years is what fraction of one decade? That is 10 years. So what we will do here? 5 years will be divided by 10 years. Because in one decade we have 10 years, or we can write 5 by 10. Now you have to reduce it into its lowest form. 5 ones are and 5 twos are. So 1 by 2 will be the required fraction. 5 years is 1 by 2 of a decade or half of a decade. So we'll write therefore 5 years is 1 by 2 or half of a decade. So let's see this question again. What is given to you in this question number C? That is 5 years is dash of a decade. Now decade is new for you all. So I'll repeat it again, that one decade is equals to 10 years. One decade is equals to 10 years. So our country population is calculated or counted every decade. Fine. After one decade. After one decade it will be counted. So last time our country population was counted in 2011. So after one decade it will be counted in 2021. So children, one decade is equals to 10 years. It means you have to find it out 5 years, that what fraction of 10 years will be 5 years. So what we will do, 5 years will be divided by 10 years, which can be written like this, 5 by 10. Now 5 and 10, we have 5 as a common factor, 5 ones are and 5 twos are. So we have done, we have reduced it into its lowest term and we have got it 1 by 2. Therefore 5 years is 1 by 2 of a decade. 1 by 2 of a decade. A decade consists of how many years? 10 years. How many years? 10 years. So remember this, that a decade consisted of 10 years. One more thing I have told you yesterday, that 1 century consisted of how many years? Yes, that is 100 years. 1 century consisted of 100 years. Remember this also, that 1 century consisted of 100 years. So let's see next question. D part, that is 500 gram is dash of 1 kg. So let's start that question. So let's start a D part. 500 gram is, D part is 500 gram is dash, 500 gram is dash of 1 kg. Now the first thing is, you have to write a relation between gram and kg. That you all are aware that 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. So now what is asked here, that 500 gram is what fraction of 1 kg? Or if I speak it like that 500 gram is what fraction of 1000 gram? So what you are supposed to find it out, this only, that 500 gram is what fraction of 1000 gram? Or you can write it 500 divided by 1000. So it will be done like that, 500 ones and 500 twos will be 1000. So you will get it 1 by 2. Or you can write here, therefore 500 gram is 1 by 2 of 1 kg. Fine. So let's see this question again. What is given in this question? You have been given that 500 gram is what fraction of 1 kg. So first of all, you must be knowing that what is the relation between kg and gram. That you all are aware, that you have done also. 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. That only we have written here. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram. 1 kg is equals to how many gram? 1000 gram. So what is required here? That 500 gram is what fraction of 1000 gram? So what we will do, 500 gram will be divided by 1000. 500 gram will be divided by 1000 gram. That can be written like this, 500 divided by 1000. So now, as you all are aware that double of 500 is 1000. So 500 ones are and 500 twos are. Now this division you can do it in another method also. Like this also, see. 500 divided by 1000. So 2 zeros will cancel with 2 0. What you will be left with? 5 divided by 10. Now you can do this division. 5 ones are and 5 twos are. What you will get it? Again you will get it 1 by 2 only. Fine. So you can do with this method also. You can do it with this method also. And you will get 1 by 2 as the answer. Therefore, 500 gram is 1 by 2 of 1 kg. 1 by 2 of 1 kg. So, I hope this question is clear to you all. How we can find it out. Fraction of a particular gram which is given to you all. So, let's do the next part, that is E part. And this E part is a little bit different from other one. So let's start that E part. So let's start our E part. E part is 25 centimeter is dash of a meter. 25 centimeter is dash of a meter. Now what is the first step you have to do it? You have to write a relation between centimeter and meter. Now as you all are aware that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. 1 meter, symbol of meter is M. So that only I have written here. 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. It means you have to find a fraction of 25 centimeter out of 100. So 25 centimeter is what fraction of 100 centimeter? That you have to find it out. Now 25 centimeter is dash of a meter. So what we will write here? 25 centimeter divided by 100 centimeter. Now which can be written like this, 25 divided by 100. Now this division you can do it with a table of 5 also. You can do it this division by a table of 25 also. It's totally up to you. If you want to do the division with the table of 5, then you can do it with the table of 5. If simply you can do it 25 ones and 25 fours. So you will get it 1 by 4. Other way to find the division with the table of 5 also. You can reduce first with the table of 5, then again you can reduce it with the table of 5. Now let's see the question again and then we will write the answer of this E part. 25 centimeter is dash of a meter. So what is the first step? First of all, you have to write a relation between in which unit you have to find it out and what is given. Now centimeter and meter have been given. It means you are going to find it out relation between centimeter and meter. So what we will write here, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. That you all are aware of it. That in 1 meter we have 100 centimeter. So now what is the next step? 25 centimeter will be divided by 100 centimeter because it is asked in the question that 25 centimeter, see here 25 centimeter is what fraction of a meter. So 25 centimeter will be divided by 100 centimeter. Now which can be written like this, 25 by 100. So what we will get it, 25 ones and 25 fours are, that you will get it 1 by 4. Fine. Therefore what you will write, 25 centimeter is 1 by 4 fraction of a meter. Fine. This will be your answer. 25 centimeter is 1 by 4 of a meter. Now we'll come to this division, 25 by 100. See children, if you find it out any difficulty in doing this division by the table of 25, what you can do? You can do the division by the table of 5 also. What we will do it? 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 0. What we will get it? 5 by 20. Then again we can do division 5 1s and 5 4s. Then also we will get the same answer, that is 1 by 4. So children, it's totally up to you. If you can divide it by 25, then you can do the division with 25. If you found it difficult that how we can do the division with the table of 25, you can do it with the table of 5 also. So let's see this question again. What is given in the question? You have been given 25 centimeter is dash of a meter. So first of all, we will write a relation between meter and centimeter. So 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. It means 25 centimeter will divided by 100 centimeter to find out the fraction. So we have done the division. We will get it 25 by 100. After doing division, we will get 1 by 4. Therefore, 25 centimeter is 1 by 4 of a meter. 1 by 4 of a meter. Fine children. So we have got this. Now we will left with our F part of this question number 14. Now F part is 10 paisa is dash of 1 rupee. Now as you all are aware that in rupee 1 we have 100 paisa. To find out the fraction, 10 paisa will be divided by 100 paisa and you will get it 1 by 10 as the answer, and you will write that 10 paisa is 1 by 10 of 1 rupee. Now F part you will do it yourself. I hope you enjoyed today's class. So that's all for today, children. Good day.